MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Cleveland Indians.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Carlos Carrasco will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And we are set for baseball here this evening. From the stretch. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 1-0 home. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. The 1-1 on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Barnes is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
That is third. The first baseman, David Rosario.
Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Lindor is there. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Yankees nothing. Indians coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, can you even see the defensive positioning of this team? I'm blinded by how much gold is out there. Can I get some shades for this one? If this offensive team has any hope of scoring, they better hit it in the seats.
Now batting, Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Indians, the center fielder, Tyler.
First offering on its way. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And there's ball one. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to left. Stanton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. In past meetings with Tanaka, 7 hits in 13 tries. He also has 1 home run. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's no scoring position.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. No balls and 1 strike. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2, here it is. This is line to left. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. Still no score. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Line hard. Foul. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. A ball and no strikes. And he misses again, 2-0. That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
First offering on its way. In there, strike 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit sharply on the ground, And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to third. This could be two. LeMahieu's got it. Torres hit the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, THREE.480p.
First pitch of the at-bat. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Oh, he snares it.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Line towards center field. Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he misses it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now for Cleveland, Brandon Barnes, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 9.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. LeMahieu fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
So one man gone for Cleveland here in the third, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. First delivery to him on the way, and he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Count remains full. Fouled away. The next 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
at this in slow motion. You can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Now in the box, Tyler Naquin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him the rollover. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First offering on its way down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Digging in now, Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Digging in, the switch hitter, David Rosario. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball to no strikes. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Hit in the air to center field. Gardner is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. To the plate now is the designated hitter. Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at. So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Carrasco pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Can he get up and get him? Sliding stop by Kipnis in time. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And it's fouled away. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can put it on the board. Yes. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Drilled to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the night here from Progressive Field. Now 1-0 Yanks. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys in scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Pitch on the way. Inner third, let go. It's a called strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the first out.
Now second baseman,
Standing in, Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out for short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gil, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Low for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Two and 1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Kipnis leads off first with 1 away. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Torres hit the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Indians fail to score. They're down 1-0. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Now, you could just see this guy out on the mound right here, just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game, executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. Lindor into shallow center. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Brett Gardner, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. And this one's in the dirt. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
One run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Slow grounder to first. Santana takes it in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Up next for the Yankees.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in once again, David Rosario. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
LeMahieu, the runner at third. Torres on at second with 2 down. Line drive to center field. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Indians nothing. Digging in, Kevin Plawecki. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Tyler Naquin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline, and a step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Carlos.
Striding in, Carlos Gonzalez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-0. Back here in Cleveland, on to the 7th now in Game 3. But before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. James Poit is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, James.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First offering on its way. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Lindor into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius as he lifts it in the air to right field. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Turned on down the line. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Ramirez takes his lead at third with 1 away.
Here we go.
Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Now in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hitting into some late luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Carlos Santana now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 0-2. That misses 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Dan Otero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Aaron Hicks will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Aaron Hicks.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. Fitness on the first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks lead one. They lead it 2-1. Aaron Hicks will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Struck him out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now at the plate, Brandon Barnes. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. So striding in, Kevin Plawecki. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Oliver Perez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Rosario will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball.
Let's go, try! Let's go, try!
And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Hit back toward the mound, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That ball hit high and deep. Stripped. You can't put it on the board. Yes. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
In now, Didi Gregorius. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's now 4-1 New York. Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Stepping in, Tyler Naquin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
That's the ball.
And that misses, ball 1.
1 and out.
Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Nobody out. Runner on first. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and
now
the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. New York have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Masahiro Tanaka pitches well enough to get the W. Carlos Carrasco pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victory.